Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you've had a wonderful week. I've been off work for a week, which has been amazing, and I've still got another few days, which I'm looking forward to. So I hope you all have a massively wonderful weekend. So today I'm just going to talk a little bit about the throat chakra, and how when this is not in balance, it can impact on our physical and our emotional health. So some of the issues that can surface physically if we have a blocked throat chakra, so obviously that's here. We've got issues such as obviously recurring sore throats, laryngitis, all those kind of speechy issues. We can also have dental mouth issues such as mouth ulcers, and I'm talking about recurring issues here, not just one off if you're a bit run down or anything like that. But sometimes if we're not able to speak our truth, or speak what we feel in our hearts we need to say, and we kind of get impacted on the physical and emotional blockages, it can eventually, if we don't look after that and deal with it and deal with some of the stuff surfacing, it can result in physical issues. So as I say, this is recurring stuff, not just once off. Every now and again you might get a cough or a cold. So sometimes people get a bit hoarse. I know I tend to be an introvert, and tend to probably not say as much as I need to say sometimes, and that can result in me getting a bit of a tickle, a bit of a dry throat, and it's almost like what I'm saying or want to say is stuck here. So I'm kind of hoping that makes sense. So that's some of the physical stuff. You can also get neck pain, shoulders, that kind of stuff, and recurring headaches. Emotionally, it can impact on us with a fear of speaking. It can also make us unable to express our thoughts. Again, it can be that shyness, that introvert personality. It can also inhibit our creativity, and a lot of people aren't aware of that. So it's just something else. It can also be stubborn, and detachment. So sometimes when we don't have that emotional flow of our throat chakra, it can actually make us seem a bit aloof, standoffish, almost like it can be perceived as we're too good to speak to everyone else, if that's making sense. So what can we do? So like everyone, all the other stuff we've spoken about in the past, we can meditate with certain crystals around our throat. What beauty of the throat is you can wear earrings, you can wear necklaces, all that helps. So what kind of crystals can we use? It's going to have some of my favourites because blue is one of my favourite colours, as you can possibly see. So yeah, these are amongst some of my favourites. One of my favourites is our personal power stone, Apatite, blue Apatite. This is a beautiful blue, got from a wonderful friend of mine, Michael, and this is just beautiful. Again, you can wear it on the throat or lay it on the throat and just meditate, visualize breathing that beautiful blue through the back and the forward, and just visualize that open and that free flowing. You can do that with any of these that I'm going to show you. Another personal favourite of mine is Lapis Lazuli. I just absolutely love this stone. It's just so rich. Again, another personal favourite. I have to say these are all probably my favourites, so bear with me. Aquamarine. This is a beautiful little piece I have here. Again, just imagine visualising that beautiful cool blue around your throat. It's just the most amazing feeling. I'm going to share a story with you about this in a minute as well, something that I personally experienced. Another one that I love are these blue Lace Agate. Again, it's just that beautiful cooling energy around the throat. And then we've got one of our favourites, blue Kyanite. Again, the beauty of blue Kyanite, it doesn't have to be cleansed. You can use it to cleanse other crystals, but what a fabulous all-rounder you can use for your throat. With me, blue Howlite is another one, which is what I was going to relate a little story to. Turquoise is another one. Just trying to remember any others I might have forgotten. Angelite, that's another one. So all those pale blues, mid to pale blues, are all perfect for the throat. So many years ago, I worked in retail, and every winter coming up to Christmas, I used to be really, really bad with septic throats. I'm not talking about a little bit of a throat issue. I'm talking full-on ulcerated sore throats, and I'd have to take maybe 2 or 3 antibiotics. Every year was the same. I would come down with it because I was working in a shop on the till. Everyone was coming in coughing and sneezing over me. Could not get rid of this sore throat. I was also in a very negative relationship at the time, and again there was a lot of stuff that I felt I needed to say that I wasn't able to say at that time. So for me, physically, it presented in this horrendous septic throat every year. A friend of mine told me to try using a blue Howlite gem essence. We're going to discuss those at a later date, so I'm not going to go into it too much. Basically, they're very similar to homeopathic remedies, flower remedies, all that kind of stuff, except you use the energy of the crystal instead of a flower. Blue Howlite is often sold as turquoise, so that's just one to be aware of. It is that beautiful bright blue that turquoise tends to be. That's how you can usually tell if it's not real turquoise, because blue Howlite is very vibrant. Turquoise can go anything from a really vibrant blue almost to a green, so just to be aware of that. But I started taking this essence, and within 2 weeks my throat had completely gone, and to this day I've never had an ulcerated throat. But I also learned more about crystals. I'm talking nearly 35 years ago now, so it was quite some time. My kids were very, very small at the time. And as I say, touch wood, I've never had a sore throat. The other issue I want to talk about is sometimes the way it can also present when we're unbalanced around the throat chakra is we tend to shoot our mouth off before our brain kicks into gear. I'm just going to say it like that because that's just what I'm being told to just say. People tend to speak without thinking. They think that their opinion is the most important opinion. So people who are very opinionated, very dogmatic, very hardline in their opinions will often be people that have got a very, very, very unbalanced throat chakra. There's also an element of ego in there, which is why they feel that their opinion is so important. So ego is the other thing we also have to constantly battle within ourselves, because again, the ego is that little voice that says, sod everyone else, I'm going to do my own thing. And ego is the one that stops us from opening this, and doing a service for other people. It's the one that says, I don't need to, I can do my own thing. At the end of the day, every single person on this planet needs another person. We are humans, we are animals that need other company, other human company. Quite often we get disappointed, and we get just throw in the towel, and we might take on animal companions. Fine, good enough, but at the end of the day, people need people, and every time somebody puts their ego first, they are not only depriving people of their company and what possible stuff they could share and enjoy with somebody else, but it's also just very sad that people have become so selfish and inconsiderate of others. So just to be aware of that stuff. That's it. I'm not going to go on too much this week, so I hope you find it enjoyable. Again, I've got some information that I'm posting this on my page on Facebook, so please feel free to have a look at the Facebook page, Grids by Crystal Laurie. Any questions, please feel free to either add them on that page or at the bottom of the video. I'm always happy. If I don't know, I'll try and find out for you. Much love. Wish everyone the best week, and Yep, from my heart to yours, thank you for watching. Love you. Bye.